Runners coming in. That's it off and racing the second division of the Tattersalls Ireland Derby Sales, sponsored 4yo Geldings Maiden and prominent early on as Down Jones's Road, in company with Glacier Lip as they go the rise of the first, which on touching down Supersonic Kid was the overmark marker. Making their way now quickly on towards number 2, and out front it is Apollo Star with Down Jones's Road for company. Glacier Lips in third, and they're being chased by Dr. Gray. Walks in May is next, and they're being followed as they make the bend at the bottom of the track by Mule Skinner. Just in behind that one as they swing the bend and straighten on up into the home straight races Minstrel Mans. Further back in the field then to find the next one racing, which is Loggerhill Lad, as they go to rise at number 3. And out front it is Down Jones's Road, who's over in front safely from the second running Apollo Star. Dr. Gray's in third, being followed by Glacier Lip over on the far side in the checks. Right in behind these then races Walks in May, and they're being tracked by Loggerhill Lad with Minstrel Mans. Down the inside of that one races Mule Skinner, and last of all at this point is the Supersonic Kid. Rounding the bend now, turn right hand and make their way across the top on the way towards the next fence they'll be jumping, which will be the cross fence number 4. And out front, Apollo Star, Barry Stone by a length and a half over Down Jones's Road and Barry O'Neill. Third position in behind these for Glacier Lip and Joey Dunn, and they're being chased next in the field by Dr. Gray and Jack Hendrick. Has for company Walks in May and Shane Cotter, being followed next in the field as they make their way around the bend and into the back straight by Minstrel Mans and Stephen Connor. Just in behind these at this point races Mule Skinner and Deck Lavery, and last of all is the Supersonic Kid and Deck Lavery. Rounding the way now into the back straight on their way towards fences 5 and 6, and Apollo Star from Down Jones's Road in second spot as they rise. They're being followed by Glacier Lip. Walks in May comes next, and then Dr. Gray. Right in behind these then is Mule Skinner with Minstrel's Man towards the outside. Loggerhill Lad comes next, and last of all the Supersonic Kid. Continuing to make their way down along the back straight, fence number 6 awaiting them next. And Apollo Star, with the just called Deem under Barry Stone, has the advantage of about a length and a half. The second running Down Jones's Road for Colin Bowie and Barry O'Neill. Back in third behind these then is Walks in May, and they're being followed by Glacier Lip. 2 to 3 lengths of a break then to find the blue jacket of Minstrel Man, who's been chased towards the outside by Dr. Gray. Then that one's inside race is Mule Skinner as they go out over that one. They're being followed by the Supersonic Kid, and last of all is Loggerhill Lad. Making their way now on towards the next one they'll be jumping, which is number 8, and over in front it was Down Jones's Road who took over the lead from Apollo Star second. Back in third at this point races Walks in May, being followed next in the field by Glacier Lip, and they're being chased further back by Minstrel Man with the Supersonic Kid. Mule Skinner is next. The yellow jacket of Loggerhill Lad is last of one, and Dr. Gray is last of all. Climbing out over the next fence, they'll be jumping. Last in the circuit's time, 9th in the finish, or rather 7th in the finish this time. And out front, Apollo Star, Barry Stone with the call from Down Jones's Road and Barry O'Neill. Back in third behind these then is Walks in May and Shane Cotter, and they're being chased next in the field by Glacier Lip and Joey Dunn. Further back and behind these then to Minstrel Man and Stephen Connor has Loggerhill Lad and James Murray for company. There's their inside then is Mule Skinner and Deck Lavery. The Supersonic Kid and Deck Lavery is last of one and last of all at this point as they go out their final circuit races Dr. Gray. Here's 6 fences from home where Apollo Star got very low but survives and has just regained the advantage from towards the outside Down Jones's Road. Back in third behind these then races Walks in May, and they're being followed by Glacier Lip. Loggerhill Lad in the yellow jacket begins to creep slightly closer. They're being followed by Mule Skinner with just in behind these Minstrel Lad, and they're away from Dr. Gray. Out over the fence that was fighting the finish, and they now race on towards their fourth last fence. Dr. Gray is beginning to struggle in rear. He'll likely pull up. He's being eased and will in fact pull up before jumping the fence that is 4 out. But as the remainder of the field continue on towards the fourth last fence, Apollo Star being chased in second spot by Down Jones's Road. They're being followed back in third by Less Your Lip and Walks in May. Mule Skinner comes next as Less Your Lip took a chance out over it. They're being followed back in the field then by the next one racing, which is the Supersonic Kid. Further back then to the one that's trying to stay on the yellow jacket, which is Lugger Hill Lad. But here's 3 out, and as they rise at it, Apollo Star from Down Jones's Road towards the outside. Walks in May is next, and they're being followed back in the field in third by Mule Skinner. Lugger Hill Lad still catches the eye, running on into third now, and over as they race out over the second last now and begin to turn the bend. Down Jones's Road has quickly kicked 4 or 5 clear. From Apollo Star is back in second, Lugger Hill Lad in third. They're being followed next in the field by Mule Skinner, and then to the Supersonic Kid, racing on now towards their 15th and final fence. And it is Down Jones's Road, the son of Crystal Ocean, is opening right up as he comes towards his 15th and final fence. No problems there. He safely had over it and clear, and on the run up towards the line. This is an impressive performance. Down Jones's Road takes the division 2 of the 4-year-old Geldings. Tight second and third between the Supersonic Kid, and over on the far side was Lugger Hill Lad. They're being followed in by Apollo Star, and next up and behind these then was Mule Skinner, and everything else called it a day in the home straight.